Yes, sir. That's what did you think about when you first Law 11, learn to keep people dependent on you?
First thing that came to my mind was that Drake and Wayne song. I'm the only one to get the job done. I don't know a nigga that can cover for me. I'm like, make them dependent on you. So that way you can never be substituted, fired, filled. It's always going to have to come down to you. Therefore, you got the control. You get to set the deck, make the table, whatever cliche you want to use is for control and power. I think this is another important law for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, this is where relationship dependence is it's an asset rather than a liability. Because uh, in terms of power, when you make yourself less accessible, or you have a particular skill or a particular want that other people want, you are the king. Like the ball is in your court, because everyone is dependent on you. You got this particular skill set or this particular thing that everybody wants that they can't get other than through you. So it's huge power in that, and they need you, and it's not the other way around. So like I think it's great. Like it's a really good and important law.
Yeah, yeah. Cause you like you said, when you talk about having a specific skill set, that's like having only one mechanic in the house. Everybody gotta go to him to get their whip fixed. Or her. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
gotta go there. Like I need like being the only plumber. Now I'm just like going off on some life shit for a lot of y'all out there. This is sidebar. Skill trades. Looking dead into the camera. Skill trades.
Took the words right out of my mouth because I was just going to expound on that a little bit more. This is the difference between Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois. So like, Booker T. Washington would push the agenda of learning a craft and a trade, which brings economic power. That's what we need to be striving for, economic power, rather than equality and having a seat at the table. We don't need that as a people. We don't need that at all. We need to have
The skill to build our own table.
bingo, rather than asking for a seat where we weren't ever included in the first place.
I
We
don't
ask we asking for inclusion into a situation where we never were included, and the design is never was for us to be included in it. So like it's like we're insane. That's insanity. The definition of insanity. We're insane asking for freedom when we never came here free.
I don't need a slice of something if I have a kitchen to bake my own.
Straight up.
Say that then.
You know, I don't need a slice from you. I got a kitchen. I can get in there and I can chef up
Hmm.
and quiet and everybody knows it. Don't nobody chef like we chef.
Yeah, not at all.
Don't
Not at
nobody,
all.
Whatever we touch turn to gold.
don't
Yep.
nobody Midas. Straight up. Don't nobody chef how we chef. So
Indeed.
um yeah, having some type of skill, something. I think about B with LA riots. Like nobody else
Shameless plug.
has that,
There it is. There it is.
you know, has that type of mind haberdashery with that type of message. Because not only is it fly, but it's making you think. Like when
Blessings. Appreciate that.
people think about LA and riots, 9 times out of 10, they gonna only think about Rodney King. But bro, that history go deeper. You know what I'm saying? It go deeper.
Behind it. What's behind it? The message,
Hmm.
the reason why it happened in the first place. You know, you know, and it's a lot of metaphors in that. I know you already know that, B.
Yes, sir.
LA.
Yes,
So
sir.
let me just say this real quick. Just another shameless plug for LA riots. LA riots is the desire, the burning desire to elevate and to come out of oppression, to come out of negativity, to come out of a lot of just downtrodden situations.
Straight
That's
up.
LA riots is that burning desire. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just all this. It's the burning desire to
Succeed.
step above.
You feel me? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like how they look at us. We don't take us just for face value, baby.
Us coming from LA and being where we come from, I feel like that is the gangsterism. What that really is. That's what it is. And sometimes it's often misguided and misinterpreted as other things. But that's what that really is. That's that vigor, that burning desire for more, you know?
Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. Once again, I always appreciate the love, fellas, for sure. Off top, you already know that.
Yeah, you already know.
So this is keep them dependent on you. Has anybody found a way or can think of an example when you felt like you was just another number, or like when you felt like you just transgressed this law? Like, well, shit.
Even pride is something different. Because even if you are that person that has that specific skill set, that skill set will lead you to outshining somebody. That person might be in a position of quote unquote power, as in being quote unquote above you, but that'll lead them to being inferior because you come with so many different attributes. So
didn't we talk about the laws being connected, like intertwined?
Foundations, they always just
That's why you see where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I've been in a situation where a person, you can't replicate what I could do, but your pride is too much for you to know, like, I'm not going to be able to find another one of those.
Straight up.
Instead of having my pride hurt, I'd rather just let it go anyway. And I say that to say, you'll never be, you can keep people dependent on you, but you need to do it in the sense of, I went to Dame Dash school, don't know him personally, but I can learn a lot through interviews, and I do. Until you the boss, shit don't matter.
Facts.
It's different when you the boss.
Facts.
Totally different.
In a real way.
When you the boss, you necessary because people look to you to get shit done. People look to, when you the boss, you're employing. You're not being employed anymore.
Unless, you know, contraire, when you make yourself too accessible, and you've made yourself accessible to the point where they know how to do your job now.
True.
Like I said, these laws are intertwined. This also goes hand in hand with the law making other people do the work for you.
Right.
Using other people to do the work.
Leverage, baby.
There you go. And just since you said that, that's my key word. All right. That's my key word.
Yeah. That's real shit though.
Straight up. Yeah, but that's what happens when you now they seen how you do your job, and now they seeing if you're doing everything, now it's like, oh, I could do that too. Now maybe I could be the boss, or maybe I could be the king, or maybe I'm better than him. Now it's now they're overthrowing you. Now they trying to take your job. Instead of delegating certain responsibilities to other people, they don't know what you're doing. You're using other people to do the work.
It's the opening scene to Dark Knight with the Joker.
There you go.
How he all of them. He
told Dark Knight, oh my mama, I'm gonna use them to.
He told me to, and
start knocking everybody down, huh?
Yeah, and now y'all doing my dirty work for me. Y'all doing work that I would have to all the stuff that we doing, I'm gonna have to eventually, like, it's gonna cause for that to happen. But instead of me doing it and me making myself vulnerable,
Jimmy, so many laws.
Let y'all do the whole work like this. When everybody that's watching it, if they're really observing, they're observing my power. They sitting me watch pull all these strings, and I'm just, I'm the puppet master.
Jimmy in the Latanza heist. He was just like, you know what? I gotta get rid of all y'all.
Yeah, I gotta kill everybody. Everybody. Niggas, wives, dogs. Everybody suspect. I can't trust nobody.
I gotta get rid of all y'all. Like, Every now and then you gotta go full Jimmy.
Yeah. Not Jimmy, nigga. Oh, that's classic.
That's gonna be the new one. You going Jimmy or you going full Jimmy? Like,
Right.
you're a funny guy, Henry.
You're a funny guy, Henry.
Oh man. B, what's your key word?
Let me see. I'll say role. You got to know your role in situations in this game. Know your role, then you'll be able to know what you can do.
Indeed.
Yeah, indeed. I got necessary.
Yeah.
Necessary. You were
All right, y'all, man. Well, that was law 11.
Yeah, man.
Law 11. We appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in with us. Make sure you like, subscribe.
Don't forget to share.
What he said. And yeah, get in. Discourse with us. Talk to us. Let's keep building. You know how we give it up. Blessings.
Love.
Pete. Hey, I just thought about something. So look.